We're here to talk about equality. We're here to talk about why our equality is on trial. We are called Wait No More NYC, and we have enlisted these wonderful professional actors. We've brought you this testimony because it was not allowed to be televised, and it should be heard. We've brought you this testimony because although Prop 8 was declared unconstitutional on August 4th, it is currently on appeal. We've brought you this testimony because gay marriage is not legal here in New York.
$199, Your Honor. Dr. Tam, before we get to that exhibit, Dr. Tam.
Yes?
May I have your attention?
Yes?
Thank you. Now, what is your connection with the website onemanOnewoman.net?
My connection?
Yes, sir.
Well, this is a website of a group called America Return to God Prayer Movement.
Called what?
America Return to God Prayer Movement.
And what is your relationship to that group?
I am the secretary of that group.
You are the secretary of that group.
Right.
Okay. And who else participates in that group?
Different Chinese pastors.
Okay. And as the secretary of this group, you're familiar with their website, correct?
Yes.
And you see what's on the website, correct?
Yes.
And if you saw something on the website that you did not approve of, you would say it, right?
I'd say it, but they might not listen.
Well,
I'm the secretary.
Have they ever not listened to you, sir, about something on the website?
Yeah.
What did you want to put on the website or take off the website that they wouldn't do?
There you go. Read. You can pull it.
For example, well, something mentioned about bestiality that I object to.
You objected to something about bestiality?
Right, the mention of it.
But they left it on the website.
I don't know.
Have you ever objected to anything on the website other than to this reference to bestiality?
I don't recall.
Now, did they remove the reference to bestiality?
I don't know. I have to check.
Why did you object to this reference to bestiality?
Because it is not related to homosexuality.
Let me ask you now to look at Plaintiff's Exhibit 2199.
Okay.
Now,
Yes?
This printout from the website does not, as near as I can tell, mention bestiality. However, the first line says, studies show that homosexuality is linked to pedophilia. Do you see that?
Yes?
Did you believe that was true?
Yes, I do.
And so you supported this website making those kinds of statements.
Yes?
Incidentally, could you read into the record what the heading of this is? At the very top it says, one man, one woman, right?
Right.
And then what's the next line?
Homosexuality linked to pedophilia.
And it says here, homosexuals are 12 times more likely to molest children. Do you see that?
Yes.
And did you believe that was an appropriate thing for your organization to be telling people?
Which organization?
Your organization that you're the secretary of, that puts out this website.
Yes, because this information are now what you see here, those are not the statements of the organization. Those are just links to other websites. So as far as my position is, if there is something like this people want to read about, then the organization has a right to link it.
You're not only linking, your organization is stating right here, homosexuals are 12 times more likely to molest children. That was written by your organization, correct?
No, this, as far as I know, is what that paper, the more, when you click that, the whatever information provided in that webpage.
Dr. Tam.
Shows that homosexuals are 12 times more likely to molest children. It is in that website. It is not a statement made by this organization.
Dr. Tam, this is a page from your organization's website, correct?
From the organization, I have a small part in it.
You're the secretary, correct?
Yeah, but there are presidents, vice presidents, and other more important persons.
I'm sure there are other offices, and there are other people who are not officers.
What's the power of the secretary of your company?
Considerable, Mr. Tam.
Well, you are very generous.
But my point, sir, is that
If you're trying to prove that you know I influenced that organization, then that's not true. Just the secretary, I was told.
first of all, you told us that you looked at the website. You were familiar with the website.
I'm familiar with it.
Remember telling us that?
Yeah.
And you knew that the words on this page had been typed by somebody from your organization, correct? You knew that?
Yes.
Okay. And you know that somebody from your organization had typed the words, homosexuals are 12 times more likely to molest children, and put it on the internet.
Yes.
Correct? Correct. Now, do you believe that homosexuals are 12 times more likely to molest children? Do you believe that?
Yeah, based on the different literature that I've read.
Oh, and what literature have you read, sir, that says that?
I've read what is posted.
And what is it? Tell me what it is that you read.
I don't remember now.
Well, Arthur,
Some from apparently academic papers.
what academic papers, sir?
I don't remember.
Well, do you remember any of them?
Nice.
No.
Was it in a journal, or was it in a book that you read?
Some could be news, some could be from journals.
It could be. I'm not asking you what it could be. You told me you'd read something that said that homosexuals were 12 times more likely to molest children. You told me that, right?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm asking you, what did you read? Was it a book?
I don't remember.
Or was it an article?
I don't remember.
Who wrote it?
I don't know.
Okay, sir, let me ask you to turn next to Plaintiff's Exhibit 513.
Okay.
And this is something that you wrote during the campaign for Proposition 8. Correct, sir?
Yes.
And the heading is, what if we lose? Correct?
Yes.
And what you meant was, what if we lose Proposition 8? Correct?
Yes.
And you said that if Proposition 8 does not pass, they, whoever that is, will lose no time pushing the gay agenda. Do you see that?
Yes.
And you say the San Francisco city government is under the rule of homosexuals. You see that?
Yes.
Did you believe that, sir?
Yes, I believe that.
Who are the homosexuals that San Francisco is under the rule of?
At that time, Supervisor Tom Amiano was the supervisor.
And there was also a man, right?
Yes.
The mayor was a homosexual, was he? According to you.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? No, I don't think so either. So if you knew the mayor wasn't homosexual, why are you telling people in part of the Proposition 8 campaign that San Francisco is under the rule of homosexuals?
Well, you see, Mayor Newsom passed out the same sex marriage licenses in 2004. If he's not a friend of them, why would he do that?
When you say that San Francisco was under the rule of homosexuals, do you mean San Francisco was under the rule of heterosexuals that were friends of homosexuals? Is that what you meant?
Could be.
Could be.
Yeah, you know, I'm not a lawyer. I don't write things so specifically. You know, well, fine.
Okay.
Now you're trying to use those legal arguments to pinpoint something that I said there. And sometimes I think it's beyond my original intent.
Well, let's see. As we go through this, how you use words. You go on to say that after legalizing same-sex marriages, they want to legalize prostitution. You see that?
Yes.
Now, did you think the people who were opposing Proposition 8 wanted to legalize prostitution?
That was a Proposition K at that time on the San Francisco ballot. I saw several homosexual politicians. They supported that, so I grew up from that. Their support that they want to legalize prostitution.
But that didn't have anything to do with Proposition 8, did it, sir?
No.
No, it didn't. And you knew that at the time, didn't you? You knew that Proposition 8 was entirely separate. Proposition K, I'm sorry, was entirely separate from Proposition 8.
Yeah.
And didn't have anything to do with one another, right?
Right.
You knew that.
Right.
But nevertheless, you said after legalizing same-sex marriage, they want to legalize prostitution. That's what you wrote here, right?
Yes.
You then go on to say, what will be next? On their agenda list is legalizing having sex with children. Do you see that?
Uh-huh.
And that's what you told people to try to convince them to vote yes on Proposition 8. Correct?
Yes.